Hello and welcome to my follow-up review on the iPhone SE. If you've watched my previous review, you would have noticed how impressed I am with how good this is as a camera and actually as a phone. But I bought it mainly to use as a 4K camcorder, and I was really impressed with it. Well, I've had it now several weeks and I've done some more filming with it. I went out and done a paid gig with it, and I actually attached it with the cinema mount. I attached it to my GH4, so I could actually use it as a secondary camera, which was really great, but also I could do a direct comparison with this and with my GH4. A very unfair comparison, I know, but hey ho. And I tell you what, as long as you work within its limitations, this produces outstanding results. And I know this is going to sound crazy, but some of the footage that came off this was better than what I shot on my GH4. And that does sound completely crazy, doesn't it? But it's true. You have to work within its limitations. Because it's app driven, you don't have buttons and dials for adjusting things like ISO, shutter speeds, apertures and what have you. So I tend to leave most of it on auto, although I do set the shutter speed to 1/50th because that syncs in better with the videos that I'm taking. But even in auto, this produces great results. I tend to use various programs like Filmic Pro, Movie Pro. I'm using Movie Pro mainly. It's got lots of flexibility within the settings, but there's many different apps that you can play with. You also will find you will need, I personally think you will need some form of case, well not case, but some form of cage to put it in, because it's not user friendly when you're using it like this, because your fingers tend to cover the lens, you can't hold it steady or not as steady. And I've got a thing called cinema mount, which I really like, and you can see that in the video. It gives you a handle to hold on to, and it's really good. I love that as an accessory. And the wide aspects of this lens isn't that wide. You know, you can't go terribly wide with it, but it's okay, you know. But with a wide angle lens, it's absolutely super. The lens, again, not the highest quality lenses. I mean, you look at the cost of the lenses for like the GH4, which I'm shooting with over here, and compared to the wide angle lenses you can buy for this, you know, there's no comparison. Let's be fair, there's no comparison. You can't expect it to be as good. But I like it. It's a great add-on. As I said in my previous review, get the 64 gig model. You will regret the 16 gig one. The 64 gig one is fine, but you still have to offload the footage fairly regularly because it will clog up even with 64 gig, particularly shooting 4K. What else can I say about it? Not a lot. Have a look at what you think of the images and judge for yourself. The slow-mo, I think, is one of its most nifty features. I use Apple's own app for the slow-mo, and that works absolutely fine. Just go into slow-mo, hit record, and away you go. It's really that easy. I would suggest never to use the zoom on here because it's digital zoom, and with such a tiny sensor you're not going to get particularly good results as you would with a conventional camcorder or DSLR like the GH4. There is one actually feature that I really do like, is the audio. I've been using it as a standalone audio recorder, and there's an app I downloaded, the Tascam app, and it is excellent. The built-in microphones in there are absolutely superb for what it is, you know. I've got two Zoom recorders. I've got the Zoom HS4N and I've got the Zoom 2, HS2 is it called? Zoom 2, something like that. And I find this is very comparable to the Zooms, which is again staggering in its own right, isn't it? So there we go. If you do enjoy my reviews, please subscribe. I do like subscriptions, and I do like people clicking on the like button. So look forward to doing the next review. Hope you can watch it and see you soon. Thanks very much.